Hi everyone, it's Deronda with Foods 101, and today I'm making strawberry shortcake kabobs. I have about 12 large strawberries here that I've cleaned. I've taken the leaves out from the tops and I've sliced them in two. I've got about a cup of large blueberries right here, as you can see, and I have 2 ounces of white chocolate. Now this is about 1/4 of a cup of just white chocolate. If you'd like, you could also use white chocolate chips. I have a teaspoon of coconut oil here. Now this is getting a lot of good report on health benefits, but if you don't have it, just go ahead and use shortening. If you don't have an all vegetable shortening, just go ahead and just leave it out of your chocolate when you're melting it. And here I have a little pound cake that I purchased at the grocery store. I'm going to cut these in 1-inch cubes, and over here I have skewers. As you can see, we're going to thread the strawberries and the pound cake on these skewers, and then once we get the fruit, the strawberries, the blueberries, and the pound cake on here, we're going to drizzle it with white chocolate that I'm going to be melting. So let me show you how we're going to cut this pound cake. I've got a serrated knife, as you can see right here. It has like little teeth here on the edge. And I'm going to try to get this as uniform as possible. We're just going to cut off the top just a little bit. And now if you'd like to go ahead and use the top, that's great. But I've got other things I could use it in. And then I'm going to see, I've got about 2 inches there. And I'm going to just slice it in half like this. Now that serrated knife with those little teeth on the edge makes all the difference in the world when you're cutting bread or cakes or whatever. Alright, there's a pound cake. And now we're going to cut them into 1-inch cubes. So I'm going to estimate and guess. Alright, and if you'd like to cut off the ends, you may. But if you'd like to leave them on, you can. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it off. I think it'll make the kabobs look a little bit more prettier. And of course, we're going to be celebrating the 4th of July here in America next weekend. So these are just great, wonderful ideas you can serve your guests. Alright, now we're going to cut this 1 time, 2 times, and now look, you have a 1-inch little square piece of pound cake. And there you go. Alright, I'm going to start threading the skewers, and let me show you what I start with. Go ahead, get your skewer right here. You're going to add a strawberry. Now this is a whole strawberry that I've cleaned and I've cut in half, and just thread it on to the center of the skewer. Alright, then take your other half of strawberry, and then you can thread it on like that. And look how pretty that is, and it almost comes together like a strawberry. And then right here you've got your pound cake. You can add a cube of your pound cake on there like that. And then of course here on the other end you can thread your pound cake on as well. And then you're just going to add your blueberries. There's 1. And there's 2. Now this is kind of the sharp end. So if you wanted to start off by adding your blueberries over here first, that would probably be a really good idea, because this end provides a little sharpness to get your fruits and your shortbread on. Add another blueberry like this, okay? And then over here we're going to add the blueberries as well. We're just going to put them on there, and then add 3 onto each end, as you can see, and just 1 more. And there you've got it. That is your strawberry shortcake kabob. So you've got your strawberries in the center, you've got your pound cake and blueberries, And then what we're going to do is we're going to drizzle this with some yummy, delicious white chocolate. I'm going to get the rest of these finished and I'll come back and I'm going to show you how I'm going to drizzle the chocolate over the top. I've got my strawberry shortbread kebabs ready for a drizzle of that white chocolate. So let's get the chocolate melting. Alright, I've got my white chocolate melted, as you can see here, and I'm going to use this fork to drizzle the white chocolate on in a diagonal pattern, as you can see. Now, I don't think you want to get too much on it. That looks good enough to me. And just keep going back and forth until you get all the way to the end. Can you see the fork that I'm using? Okay. Woo! Boy, does it smell good. I can't wait to dig into it. I really like to focus on the pound cake to make sure it gets a little bit of chocolate on it. Alright, now I'm going to put these in the refrigerator for about 15 minutes. And then I'm going to pull them out and I'm going to turn them over and I'm going to do the other side. Alright, look how beautiful those look now in the refrigerator for 15 minutes. I've taken my strawberry shortcake kebabs out of the freezer. I didn't put them in the refrigerator, but put them in the freezer for about 5 minutes. And now I'm going to show you how to just turn them over. Just turn them over and then we'll drizzle the other side. As you can see, there's chocolate that's stuck onto it. If that's the case, you can just go ahead and break it right off. Just flip them all over. And look, there's a lot of chocolate that's stuck to this. And ooh, yummy. You can also put that right back in with your chocolate that you're going to be melting on the stove or in the microwave. Alright, and flip it over, and if you just like it hanging off the edge like that, you can allow that too. It's your choice. Alright, so let's flip them over. And now, alright, here comes the rest of my chocolate. We're just going to drizzle it on there. Put these back in the refrigerator or the freezer for the next refrigerator 15 minutes, freezer 5 minutes. Here's my strawberry shortcake kebabs, and I'm going to give one of them a try. Don't those look scrumptious and yummy and delicious? Alright, I'm just going to take the blueberry off. Mmm, yummy. Mmm. And when you get down to the shortbread and a half of the strawberry, it is absolutely delicious. Hey y'all, thanks for watching. Wishing all of you a happy, safe 4th of July. This is Dorana with Foods 101. I'll catch you next time.